starting off the hike here. We're trying to hike back to this one creek that's supposedly stocked with rainbow trout, and I'm gonna try fly fishing for my very first time for rainbow trout. So hopefully we can get on some, but if not, we're just gonna enjoy some cool views. And yeah, either way, it's gonna be fun. So come along and join me. Out to the first point of interest here. This is a Creation Falls, which actually created this arch or something over here. I was reading on some sign. So pretty cool little waterfall, but it's time to keep going and find out a little rainbow trout creek. The next point of interest, Rock Bridge Arch, which actually Creation Falls created this. At least that's what I read in the sign. Anyways, it's pretty cool. Nice little view, and this is actually the creek that I'm trying to fish. So we're gonna get lost into the wilderness and try to find some trout. This looks like a great first spot to try. There's a nice set of rapids that goes into this really deep hole. So I'm thinking there might be some trout just sitting in there waiting for a nice fly to go right in their face. And this also is looking like a great spot to maybe set up camp. There's a pretty nice tent pad right there. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. And I might just set up here and then lose the pack so I can have a lot much easier hiking when I'm trying to fish. But for now, I'm just gonna make a few casts and see if there's any trout in there. As far as flies go, I just kind of bought this fly pack right here. So we're just gonna try one of these in here. Whatever this thing's called, that's what I'm going with. All right, here we go. Oh, I already hooked the tree. Okay, we're doing good. Right in those rapids, that's what you wanted. Oh, that was gonna be perfect. This looks like a nice deep hole. See what's going on in here. Oh, there's a bunch of little fish in here. Hopefully one of them is big enough to bite it. Nothing seems big enough in here to bite the fly. So we're gonna keep moving, try to find something else. So there's another set of rapids into a nice deep hole here. So we're gonna give that a go. Oh, there's a few fish on it. Really small fish again though. This looks like an even better spot to set up camp as well. So I'm definitely gonna note this one. I really like the look of that hole over the side of this rock. So I'm gonna hike up on it, cast over there. Oh, this looks incredible. How is there not? Oh, there actually is fish chilling under there. Again, just a bunch of little minnows. I don't know where the bigger fish are. Although this is 100% where I'm setting up camp. Beautiful, beautiful tent pad right there. Someone's already made a fire pit, and it's got such a beautiful view of this creek. So this is the place I'm gonna call home tonight. Before we set up camp though, I'm gonna continue fishing because I really do wanna catch a trout. Well, it's starting to rain now, so I'm just taking cover under this rock. I'm going to update the weather on this Garmin here and see what we're looking like. All right, the rain has stopped. Wasn't too long. Now it's time to get back out here and catch a trout. That was a beautiful cast. All right, of any spot that I fished so far, this is the one that looks the best. A big flow of rapids right into a deep pool here, a ton of rocks. This has got to be the one, right? Do trout even exist? Well, I hiked a good bit further and you just keep going up on an incline, which is making the river inaccessible. So I'm gonna go back to where I first was, set up camp there, and then maybe I'll like take off my my boots and socks and wait a little bit and try to find some new spots around there. But for now, it's starting to get dark, so I'm not gonna hike any further. Just gonna take that good camp that I have and try to do some more fishing around there. Oh, camp all set up since I broke my other backpacking tent. Now we have to use Walmart's cheapest tent. But good thing I brought this one to make a little TikTok with, so I guess it came in handy. And tonight I'm filming a TikTok. I'm using Temu's cheapest survival sleeping bag here. So we're gonna test it out tonight. So this is what I have. Hopefully it keeps me warm enough. I might regret this, but I took off the boots and socks. And we're gonna cross this part of the creek here because it looks really good over there and I gotta try it. Trying not to absolutely eat it. I just wanna see a trout, so I know they exist because I feel like I'm just doing all this for nothing right now. What the heck, there's fish surfacing right there. Why aren't they biting my fly? Whoa! Well, it's starting to rain again, so I'm gonna head back to camp and call it a night for fishing. Well, according to the Garmin weather forecast, it's supposed to stop raining around 8, which it's currently 7:20. So hopefully it stops just in time for me to cook up some dinner because I'm getting hungry. Just have a nice big bowl of chili right here. You'll love to see it. I really wanted to have a fire tonight, but clearly the rain completely soaked everything, so that's not happening. For a little sweet treat tonight, got some fruit snacks. You always gotta have a sweet treat out in the backcountry. Well, sun is officially down. Just gonna do some journaling, do some more reading, and then drift off to sleep. So catch you guys in the morning. Morning, everybody. I'm gonna try to get a fire going this morning. I'm gonna test my fire making abilities. So to find some dry stuff, I came underneath this little cave and there's a bunch of dry sticks and leaves, so we're gonna gather it up and we should be able to get a fire going. Yep, that is nice and dry. Well, I've been at that fire for probably like 40 minutes and it just doesn't really want to catch. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing over there and maybe it'll start burning eventually. But right now I'm hungry, so we're just gonna use this. I ended up getting my other bag out. I was getting really cold and the inside of that thing just got super soaked for some reason. Oats, almonds, and craisins. Love to see it. With a little bit of powdered milk. And of course, the elixir of life, coffee. What's so hot? This just gets me going every morning, dude. All packed up. Let's get on out of here. This is about the only spot that looks decent on the way back. So we're gonna give it a try. One last hurrah. Oh my gosh, something just jumped up at it. I don't know what it was though. I have all the minnows coming up to it and following it. It doesn't seem like there's any like full-size fish in here. Well, this is where we're going to end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun trying to fly fish there for trout for the first time. Unfortunately, came up short and didn't catch any, but I'm going to the Smoky Mountains here in the next few days. So I'm definitely going to try again fly fishing there, so hopefully I catch one. So y'all just got to subscribe so you don't miss out on those videos. And if you did like this one, be sure to leave a fat thumbs up. And as always, folks, fish with passion.
Can somebody come and save me? I just wanna know. I wanna know.